Hello everyone and welcome to a quick Cinema 4D tutorial. So I've been asked how you go about changing the keyframes and the frame rate in your project. And this is important because for the keyframe, the amount of keyframes can be adjusted anytime, but the frame rate is something you want to do before you start doing anything. So you want to go to edit render settings, and you want to adjust the frame rate here. So for example, I work at 25 frames a second, so you change it there, and then you want to go to edit, project settings, and change it here as well. So you'll see that that changed the timeline. If you did some animation and it had it all nicely keyed up and done, then that would be out of sync. Like if you let me just show you. So if you had a simple object moving, and then you wanted to like time it so something moved past it, and you changed the keyframe. Idiot, not following my own advice. So if you changed it, you notice that that goes from 75 to 90. So your timing would be out. So as I said, very important to have that changed first. Now the amount of keyframes can be changed anytime. Obviously, if you shrink it down, you have to be aware that you won't be able to access certain keyframes in the animation. So you literally just go down here and type in whatever one. So, and then you have to expand this bit. Now when I do animations, I always have some minus keyframes, because if I'm animating a camera or an object, like say for example in Second Empire I've got a lot of background Daleks that are moving about, and it's like you've literally just caught them in the middle of a action. You want them to be already moving at top speed. If the animation started at 0, that slowly get up to speed. So what I do is I start them normally about minus 25. That's normally enough time, because then it will, if you do it any further back, it'll speed them up too much. And I also, say if the frame's 200 frames long, I always add some frames afterwards so they don't stop on frame 200. Because as I said before, if you want to like a squad of Daleks moving at the back on the way to a shuttle or something, you don't want them to suddenly stop for no reason, and you can see that on my early work. Also, you want to make sure that when you're rendering, if you don't want, if you've got 250 frames but you only want to render 200 frames, you want to go to manual and then just do 200. If you go to all frames, it won't do the minus, but you can tell it to. So you just type it in there. Okay, maybe it won't. Oh, that's changed. Forget that. So that's pretty much everything. If you have anything else you want to ask, any more tutorials you want me to do, let me know and I will do them for you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.